So we're doing an impromptu interview real quick with, sir, what's your name?
David Palmer.
David is an amazing Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man 2. Jason, I've got nothing, man. This is insane.
You know what? I heard about you from my friend Catherine. She said that her husband told me that there was a guy around here with an insane Dr. Octopus that looked badass. And then you come near, where we're doing an interview with Ming Chen, and I just had to talk to you, man. So what's going on? How did you conceive this awesome costume?
So I loved Spider-Man 2, and I loved Doc Ock as a kid from the comic books, and so it's always been like a dream costume of mine. And my father's kind of a jack of all trades, and so he and I sat down and talked about ways that this was possible. So the arms are built out of 4 strands of aluminum armature wire that are twisted together, and then the actual claws and everything else are cut out of insulation foam, like the big pink sheets you can buy. Yeah. That took a long time. There's 200 or so plates on this thing total. Wow. And then the lights are there's a battery pack hidden in my suit that runs the lights top and bottom, and the whole thing is actually mounted. You can't really see it, but it's mounted to a backpack.
Okay.
So
like a proton pack, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So it balances. It balances pretty well. The only problem was that we made the jacket to go on it, right? So the jacket's got to be on. And my wonderful girlfriend, she crafted it for me, and she made it fit really well. And then we realized that we made it without the bag, without the harness on it.
Oh no.
And so when I put the harness on, I am very tightly zipped into this thing. If I gain 5 pounds, I can't wear this costume. So it's a good reason to not eat cheeseburgers.
Well, I tell you what, you go outside in this Houston heat, you'll
Oh
probably
my
lose
goodness.
about 10.
Yeah.
Water weight.
I actually walked from the garage over here in the heat. It was pretty rough. Pretty rough, but it's been fun.
For the art, right?
Oh, for sure.
Now, from start to completion, before I break this, Jesus, from start to complete, how long did it take you to put all this together?
I did it over the course of about 2 months because I wasn't in any rush. The amount of work was probably a couple weeks worth. There's just a lot of time where you're waiting for Plastidip to dry, which is you spray on plastic cover that I put on the insulation foam.
Gotcha.
And then there's multiple coats of paint, and there's different colors of paint, and then there's actually 3D printed details that we had to go in and to attach to each one of the plates. Yeah, if you turn, you can see the red and black
Oh yeah.
details on the claws that were 3D printed. And then just building it, so going from plates that are stacked on the floor to on the backpack probably takes 4 hours of just sliding plates on and getting it all fitted and stuff.
Damn.
So it's a labor of love. It barely fit in our car. I built it, I put it all back together last night at about 1 a.m. And I was like, I don't know if we're gonna get this to the con without me having to take it apart and rebuild it while we're there. But luckily it fit, just barely. Just barely, so. Oh, you want to see the back?
Oh yeah, we'd love to see the back.
Turn around. Nice.
Son of a biscuit.
That is some craftsmanship, folks.
That no joke. Now, how much does it weigh?
The whole thing weighs less than 40 pounds.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
The plate on the back is like a 3/4 inch thick board, and that's where most of the weight is. And then each of these is attached to a wooden block that's then drilled into it. So it's screwed down onto the back. But there's probably 20 pounds of weight in the bag without these on it. These are surprisingly light. Because the foam weighs almost nothing. The problem I had the first time I built it was that the attachment pieces, so you gotta have some way to screw it onto the end so it doesn't fall off. So I made them out of wood, and they were so heavy that my arms just drooped all day. As I walked, they fell because there was so much weight on the ends.
Right.
So I remade the cap pieces with PVC, so it weighs about 1/4 what it did before, and it's been pretty good so far. You have to watch how you walk though, because it starts bouncing. So you gotta kind of have like a real flat step as you walk.
Oh, that and
RoboCop.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
rolling step, you know?
Yeah.
That and the people. I mean, I'm sure you gotta.
Yeah, it took us probably an hour to walk the 100 feet from the door to here, just because of pictures and stuff like that. And there was a group of 8 Spider-Men at one point, and they were all in claws and on the ground. It was a pretty cool photo shoot, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, and enjoy the con.
Enjoy the con, man. And you know what? I think that you should win a costume contest. And you know what? You should do more cons. With this, man. This is very innovative.
I thought about entering it. She does more of the cosplay, British Pixie cosplay. If anybody wants to follow her work, it's absolutely brilliant. But you know, for once, I'm the one people want to take photos of all day. She's my assistant, so it's a good feeling to like trade off.
He's gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight, right?
Oh no, he's good. He does all my leather work, and I do a lot of his sewing. It's a good trade-off.
She made this. Like this.
So
Wow. Okay.
yeah, I Goodwill jacket and found some vinyl and sewed it all together. But
Well, great job.
it's a fun time.
Cool, man. Well, how'd you get back to it?
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Yeah. You have a good day.
Y'all
Nice
have a
meeting
good
you.